Like to say shalom this morning to all my Israelite brothers and sisters, those that are near and those that are far off. Um, we titling this message right here, Just Give Thanks. Sometimes we often forget. We get so graveled up with teaching and going back and forth and trying to persuade each other that sometimes we just get caught up in all of that and just forget to just get up and give thanks in the morning time. This is something. I bless the Most High on this morning for all that He have done in my life and for all that He is doing and have done in the lives of many others. And as I'm just out taking a stroll, uh, we are in Mile High. We're in the Mile High zone. We are in another state. That some of the brothers and sisters have just want to just sought to fetch me, my wife and I, and invite us to just a weekend of just pure rest. So there haven't been much teaching, much videos or anything like that going forth, but I'm just out on a morning stroll. And come on, bees, the bees and everything are following me. But look, I'm walking, I'm just taking a stroll. I want to show you something. Some of this stuff I ain't never seen. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm walking past a field, and in this field, man, it's all kind of little animals. I ain't never seen none of these animals before. I know that they everywhere. See those little animals out there running around? I just seen rabbits and everything running around. I think this is the place where moles live. See that little mole right there? They all over. They popping up in and out of these holes and they just running all over the place. They don't have no fear, no nothing. And I guess they must be living a good life, seeing how ain't nobody trying to put them on the plate. But this is fascinating. And I just wanted to get out and take a stroll around just to look at some of the majestic things that Most High have created, especially His creation. And I'm looking at these little moles, they just pop in and out of these holes. And it's like this field is dedicated to them. Look at this little joker. It's fascinating to me because when you go into different states, you see different things. You see different things. And this is something that's fascinating because this field is riddled with these little animals. They don't have no fear of me. They don't seem to be running from me or nothing. They ain't warning all of their buddies now. If it was a predator like an eagle or something, they would hit them holes like you wouldn't believe. But I think that this is something that the Most High wanted me to see for my own encouragement. And I wanted to come out just to get a look at this breathtaking view because we in the Midwest and we don't have mountains and stuff like that. So it's a fascinating thing when we just stop sometime, just stop and look around at the world that we're living in and all of the things that the Most High have created outside of the ability that He have given man. Sometimes all we can do is take in a deep breath and then exhale it out and just say thank you. And that's what we're doing on this morning. And I'd like to encourage the brothers and sisters that they will continue to study, continue to grow in the grace of the Most High, uh, and that they will continue to just go along with life and use the guide that the Most High had given us, which is the Holy Scriptures, and we will just continue to use those things as a guide. The Scriptures is a guide. It was not something that was meant to come in and replace your mentality and remove all of your common sense, but it was something that was going to cause you to have walls built up around you, that using your common sense in alliance with the scriptures, we will have a greater understanding of not just the things that the Most High have done, but the things that the Most High mean for us or have in store for us as it relates to the life that we are living. And as I said, I just wanted to come out this morning and just remind some of the brothers and sisters that we have much to be grateful for. And I am truly grateful on this morning. And if it be His will that we're going to journey and get to travel into some of these mountains, and we're going to be looking at some more breathtaking views. And it's the same way as when I was. It was the same way when I went to Florida. When the brothers fetched us and brought us to Florida. for a weekend of just peace and serenity. That when I seen that ocean for the first time, it was the same. It was breathtaking because, as I said before, in the Midwest we don't have that. We don't see massive bodies of water, and we don't see mountains and things of that nature. Uh, but it's the same thing. The air is a little thin up here, but other than that, it's been a beautiful weekend thus far. It's very peaceful, and I'm looking at these animals. They just got me blown away. For the brothers and sisters, I put a post on Facebook, but I know many brothers and sisters that are on YouTube are not on Facebook. So we wanted to put direct our brothers and sisters to certain videos. These holes, guess that's where they live at, and they just pop in and out. They all up underground. So we wanted to encourage the brothers and sisters to watch this documentary that they got out now. I think it's when we start talking about using common sense with the scripture, we're talking about using the common sense of the common sense that the Most High give us according to the world that we're living in. The Messiah himself displayed the use of common sense as he tried to relate a heavenly message that the people couldn't comprehend. He had to move into a place of common sense, and common sense was dealing with the things that they could comprehend. So he used what we know as parables. Parables was the things that we could understand in our world, in the world that we were living in, through the use of our common sense to express and come to understand heavenly principles. And so without that, it's going to be as though the Bible is science fiction. You see, because the wisdom of the elders that have walked before us have to be translated from the desert into our life that we live in order for us to have a comprehension of what the scripture is talking about and how it is that we are supposed to be moving and operating. So our praises to the Most High on this morning, His glorious Son. And we thank Him for the Ruach Hakodesh that leads us into His will, and thank Him for all of that. And we know that love is the key that unlocks every door. It is the thing that climbs over the hurdle of indifference. And one of the things that I want to share with the brothers and sisters on this morning is that we don't get so preoccupied with the correcting of other people. And we have to understand is that every man's going to be brought into account. Every man going to have to stand in judgment on his own. Every man going to have to stand before the Most High and give an account for his own life. Therefore, the most important thing that we need to focus on is where we line up with the Most High. We can go to the comment sections on any video, whether it's Facebook or YouTube, and we can always find disagreement. We can always find other opinions or other perspectives. We don't knock any of those things. But what we are saying is this. When you get through sharing your perspective or giving your opinion about a thing, just remember that when it's time for us to die and stand before the Most High, none of those things that we try to attempt to tell other people, or none of those things that we try to teach other people are going to be brought into that scenario. What's going to happen is that we are going to be held accountable to the things that we know as individuals. What an awful thing it's going to be that I go out and try to save and teach the whole world, yet I myself fall short because I was too preoccupied. Shabbat shalom, brother, and to your beautiful wife. Keep up with the meat offering videos, brother. I have never heard nobody teach on this subject level or any level. Thank the Most High. All praises to you, Kim Matthews, on this morning. All praises. Shabbat shalom, Kenny Gatz. Stay encouraged. No, it's not easy, but out of the Most High to lead and guide you. All praise for those words of encouragement. Kim Matthews, they're definitely needed. All of us need encouragement in this world that we are living in. There are many things that we are facing on a daily basis, and there are many things that we are yet to face. So encouragement is a good thing. So we just wanted to come on here and just tell somebody. If it's somebody that you're going to love them today. If it's somebody that you're going to forgive them today. If it's somebody that you're going to thank them today. Whatever it is that you're going to do it today. Let all things be done in the name of the Most High, His glorious Son, His Ruach HaKodesh. And let us not allow our disagreements and our differences of perspectives to draw wedges between us as brothers and sisters. Our brotherhood will be the thing that climbs over the hurdle of indifference. And so, with that being said, I would like to simply say Shabbat Shalom.